Hi, this is Dan Couch from the Hobbyist Machine Shop. In this video I'm showing the Taig CNC mill making 1-inch spindle wrenches. The aluminum bar there is a 1/4 inch 6061 T6 aluminum cut to 6 inches. It's 2 inches wide. The hole we're making here is so you can hang the wrench up on a post, or I hang them up on a nail close to the working area. I actually have sets for both the mill here, as you see, the HB2, and another set that I made with a slightly bigger wrench that fits the Taig lathe over on another bench. We're using about 25 pounds of air pressure here with mist cooling. You can't see the mist, but you'll see it collecting on the surface of the aluminum there. A little pool of water in this shot. Watch the ramp in as we start this outlining pass. I'm running 12 inches per minute here. The spindle is running at 10,600 RPM. That's the top speed. The bit is a 1/8 flat bottom. And I'm cutting 50 thousandths deep. Actually, I've run this pattern going almost twice that depth, but it makes a finer finish if I keep the cut light, and there's still a sufficient amount of chips being thrown out here. Just takes longer. That noise you heard just start up is my air compressor. I have an oilless air compressor probably about 10 foot away from the mill here. So it's quite close and makes a fair amount of noise. But it only runs intermittently as the pressure drops in the tank, of course, and shuts off. You'll notice long periods of more subdued, less noise. Compressor's still running here, but it will shut off soon. There, now we're quiet. This wrench pattern was one of the first things I made when I first acquired the Taig CNC mill. There's videos elsewhere when I was using different software and a different controller, but I've updated it, and I'm making a batch of them here. This is actually the last. I think I made 9 wrenches during this time period here. I backed up a bit just to show an overall view of the Taig mill running. You see back in the far right corner is the bottle of the cool mist. That was full up to the shoulder when I started 9 wrenches ago. So you see it doesn't use very much fluid. In fact, there's no pooling in the drain pan, just damp chips. And usually let them dry for a day or so and then just vacuum them up. It's not a hard job to do a cleanup after using cool mist and a mist type cooling system. I told you about the original video. I actually did these wrenches dry with no cooling or air cooling or anything, and the blank got so hot during the process that I couldn't touch it. I couldn't pick it up and hold it. So without cooling, the metal gets very hot. Another shot of the cool mist tank and the little tubing. It actually siphons the fluid from that tank just from the air pressure going past the tube. The tube extends down into that flexible part you see there, and the end is just at the end of the red nozzle. So it's the air going past the small nylon tubing that just draws the air out as a series of droplets. No fogging or anything like that to worry about. It's actually quite efficient. With a shallow cut, the runs take a fairly long time to cut one wrench. I think I'm running somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes per wrench with this feed rate and depth of cut. If I was a little more into production, I think I'd go deeper and maybe up to 15 inches per minute. What would suffer probably is a little bit on the surface finish, which if I was polishing the edges wouldn't matter that much anyway. Here we are. It's cut free. There's actually some tabs, 2 tabs located down near the bottom of the cut on each side that's holding the part in place. Now here's a bunch of the blanks where the wrench is removed, and some more that just need the little tabs cut so I can extract the wrenches. You see the tab there at the top left and bottom middle in the slot. So there we are. Quite efficient. Cuts a lot of wrenches. Same over and over again. That's the power of CNC.